guest tonight is the anchor and managing editor of The News with Brien Williams. He's on MSNBC. He's on CNBC. He's filling in for Brokaw all the time. You cannot get away from this man. Please welcome Mr. Brien Williams. Well, finally someone she's excited to see.
It's so great to see. So great to see Rosetta. She was with us. What summit was it? She flew with us on Air Force One year, and
Rosetta has seen it all.
I haven't seen Rosetta for ages, and I say it every time. Never been more true. The best band in show business, ladies and gentlemen. I know.
You sure know how to pimp a crowd.
Well, you know, I know Max has taken some time off.
Right.
He just came off the Springsteen tour. Got me tickets.
He got you tickets. That's
I
nice
saw
of him.
2 stops on the tour. My wife and I are huge Springsteen fans. And Max's tickets are interesting because you can make out the band from where you sit.
Yeah, you actually saw Air Supply and didn't know it for half an hour.
I'm all out of love.
I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah, we made out some shapes and forms, and then when he was singing, we could tell it was Bruce. That was great. You know, we had our lighters in the air and everything. But we mostly used the Jumbotron to tell that the concert was on.
I had the same experience. You know, I'm hosting the show that he's leading the band on.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I had an in with Max Weinberg. He says, hey, I got you some Bruce tickets. And I'm like, here we go.
Yep.
I thought I'd be in Bruce's back pocket for the entire concert.
I went in with my wife.
And what I saw was, I wasn't in the stadium. There's a window that I looked into in the back of the stadium, and a guy kept closing a shade. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I think he made Bruce angry somehow.
I walked in with the missus and I said, honey, we are row double Z. Let's go find it. So we took the freight elevator. It was nice. The lighting guys who were up on the rack with us were very nice.
Did you adjust your watch for the time zone?
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Change your currency?
There's a series of these, ladies and gentlemen. The next one is Get Your Shots. You know, so no,
I didn't go for that one.
Yeah.
Rosetta gave me the signal.
So anyway,
I know.
I didn't see that gesture, but she looks terrific, and I'm happy to be here.
Now, this is you can tell us a little bit about what's going on in the news. That's what you do. Bush and Gore. Everyone's talking. Bush and Gore have to pick their running mates soon. Have you heard anything? Everyone's trying to guess.
It's getting close. Well, you know, depending on the day of the week and who you talk to, Bush is going to choose first, so Gore has the luxury of going second. And with Bush, it's going to be either Keating of Oklahoma, it looks like, or Hagel, or a lot of people are talking up Cheney. But at our news meeting this afternoon, our news editor, Chris Colvin, brought up the point that Bush has to be very careful about the names of the folks he picks for number 2,
right?
Especially Dick Cheney. So we're gonna watch this. This is just Chris said this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and
I just got it.
Yeah.
For those of you at home who just got it, call this 1-800 number.
Yeah. So Chris said this, and I come tonight to pass this along in case they're watching in Austin.
Right, because that would be a bad headline.
Evidently,
Bush gets together with right. Now, let's talk for a second. I mentioned this briefly, but if something were to happen to Brokaw, you slide right in. Do you think about this ever? Does it occur to you? Brokaw, something happens, something innocent, something that looks innocent, but then you slide into the most powerful job in broadcasting, #1 slot of all. You ever think about that?
I don't, and the truth is, because we have a great relationship, you know, some people are nice to their number 2s. You know, Andy,
Nicely done. Nicely done. Now, wait a minute. I didn't send him anywhere.
Oh, man.
He went looking for the big money somewhere.
I'm so sorry. I mean, we work for the same company. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Nicely done.
So,
do you regret that this is your last appearance here? Are you sad about that? You have a montage now of the old times with Brien Williams. I bring it up because it's natural just to think about these things. You don't think I think like, maybe how's Leno feeling?
Oh,
you don't think
God,
I call him late at night?
We're good friends.
Hey,
Don't
Conan,
be
what are you
silly.
calling me
As
for?
you said, I've got
I feel fine. What are you talking about? I feel terrific.
Have you seen this?
You're doing one too.
Have you read about this?
Everyone has one.
Yeah, everybody does it.
Believe me, we've all cleared these with Jay. He says it's okay.
Absolutely.
Are you enjoying the summer? Are you having a good time? Is this your month?
I love summer, and we had to work late last night because of Camp David, so I was sitting in my office, and I have 3 TV monitors, and I watched all the local 11 o'clock news broadcasts, and I realized the only thing I don't like about summer is weather people are really in your business in the summer. Think about it. Last night, the lows in the New York metropolitan area were going to be around 60.
Right.
What do they always say? Open the windows and turn those air conditioners off. What if I don't want to? I don't live that way. What if they said so? Wear ladies' undergarments. Or something. You wouldn't do. I mean, and they're the same in the winter. Throw on another blanket. It's sweater weather. Get out of my business. Don't tell me to throw open the windows. I like air conditioning. I like artificial air.
You don't like being told what to do?
No, not by the 11 o'clock news. No, it's enough.
Ooh, because you're a real news guy.
No.
Let me guess, you go up to 11 o'clock local guys and go like, hey there, Mr. 11 o'clock, how you doing? Hey, buddy, want a lollipop, Mr. 11 o'clock?
The Andy thing still hurts, doesn't it?
I wanted him here. He took off. He ran away from home. Yeah. Couldn't take my drinking.
Oh, boy.
Let's talk about something. We should, if you're here, we should at least make this segment somewhat informative. It can't all be jokes. West Nile virus. People are worried about
danger. Yeah, in the New York area, we have something called West Nile virus. It's mosquito carried.
Right.
And they're telling people they're going to be spraying the entire New York area and not to worry about the spray by helicopter on your house. So there are these public service announcements on the local news radio stations saying if you live in the following communities, then they list all of the communities in the New York area. We're going to be spraying tonight. Stay indoors, bring pets indoors, close all the windows and turn off your air conditioner. It's another person in our business. And you've got the 11 o'clock folks telling you to open windows. So what are we left to do? Open windows and die. So it's a troubling time, I think, right now.
I picture you now as some crank who's yelling at your TV all the time.
Well,
don't you tell me what to do.
I don't react well.
All right. You got anything from the Camp David thing, any piece of news? That would be great if we could break some news here on the old 12:30 show by Mister. That'd be so cool.
The last bit of wire copy I got, they're looking at homes. Arafat and Barack and
they're gonna move in.
It's nice. Yeah, they sent out last night for Doritos and Pepsi One, and darn it, I think they're getting along.
Yeah, that's nice.
Can we ask for anything more, really?
I don't think so.
So we'll be seeing them in a price club, side by side, with their carts, Home Depot.
Is it hard when there's nothing to report? I mean, this is news where basically 3 important people have gone into a house, shut the door.
And then Clinton leaves for Japan.
Clinton leaves and just, as he was leaving, was like, He leaves, and you guys have to stand around shooting the house from different angles and saying, we still don't know what could be going on in there.
That's right.
It's
It's a news blackout, and they mean it. Of course, they don't have West Nile virus. For all we know, the windows are wide open.
God, you're losing your mind.
No, I'm fine. Thanks very much. I have to be on the air in about 15 minutes.
Oh, on real TV. Wow. I get it. All right. Well, you did us a nice favor.
Thank you.
You're going on TV in a few minutes.
Yeah.
And you made the time to come here, which I thought was very nice of you.
My pleasure.
It was your last appearance. We're sad about that. Wow. It's so good of you to show up. Anyway, the News with Brien Williams is on weeknights at 9 on MSNBC and, of course, at 10 o'clock on CNBC. So watch those shows. Don't waste your time with those 11 o'clock local idiots. Brien Williams, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you very much.
Yeah, Amber Valletta, stick around.